Alright, I think I got some high hopes with this one. So question one was, should or can you insist that this move occur when time is right for you, not on someone else's agenda? This one is the Page of Wands? No, Swords. I don't think there is a way for me to have this work anyway, but the way it will. I think I just kind of have to be opportunistic in this. Card 2 is, do you have or can you gather all the resources to which you are entitled, if necessary, getting tougher? I'm not 100% sure what the last part of that question means, but the answer is the devil. That often means contracts and whatnot. Where is you? I will say this does suggest the possibility of having a shitty landlord or not being able to get all my stuff are both those are both things that could happen with this card being present, but I'm gonna be hopeful and try and make things work nonetheless. Card number 3, is this a chance to start over, move to where or what you want to be? The card for this is the Nine of Cups. Now, the Nine of Cups main meaning is happiness. You can kind of see the guy sitting there with all of his cups. His cups are full, theoretically. He's chilling. I believe this means, you can see that he's kind of surrounded by them. I'm probably going to find myself surrounded by the kinds of people that I've been looking for, the kinds of opportunities that have eluded me for so long. I think overall, it's going to be very rewarding in regards to the kinds of things I've been seeking. Card 4 is I'm on card 4. Who or what will help you to resettle or remain an unchanging part of your new world? The card here is the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune, it can mean things ever rotating. It can mean sort of the continuation of a cycle. Let me find this. This is X. That means 10, which means it's right after the Hermit. Fate, change, intuition. The Home specifically is an unexpected change in your living arrangements will happen. It will be surprising but beneficial in the long term. I'm not 100% sure what to take of this. It does say a lot about possibly people from the past resurfacing. Listen to your intuition and also to manifest your wishes as your energy aligns with your guides, angels, and other spirit helpers who help you on this path. You cannot control the forces of the universe. You can certainly come to a better understanding of your role within the universe. I believe this also plays into the help I've been getting recently in the hospital and the help that will come in the future. I think there's a lot of things at play with the Wheel of Fortune in this particular position, but I think overall it's going to be a positive turn of events. Card 5 is the Nine of Wands. You can see this guy's being pretty defensive. Card 5, who do you want to or should you leave behind or ignore if making life hard? Now, this does say who, but I don't think this is a who in this particular instance. I think it's telling me to let my guard down. You can see this guy over here. He's been beaten up before. He's got that head wrap on. He's probably still recovering. And he's got his walls up. You know, he has reason to have his walls up. But there's also nobody there, like, at all. He's got his walls up for nothing. So I think what this is saying is that I'm gonna have to sort of open up a little bit and leave behind that past self with the high walls, and things will be able to improve because of that. So next up is card 6. What do you want, or what do you most want for your happy future? You can see we have the the high priestess. Key meanings being secrets, wisdom, and the spiritual world. I think what it's saying is that what I want most is to sort of have some self-growth, self-discovery, become more in tune with my higher self, with my intuition, grow my wisdom, get more experience. I think that's what this is saying, and I can't say that it's wrong. The next one is card 7, the Ten of Pentacles. Can you be single-minded in spite of sorrow to make your future home right for yourself, irrespective of the advice or opinions of others? Now, the Ten of Pentacles. Pentacles is often seen as sort of a money, the money suit, if you will. The meanings of this are prosperity, family, and inheritance. Let's see, where's the... Now, this one does seem to focus a little more on family and your relationships with them, as well as those who are close to you. However, I don't feel like that's necessarily... Like, I don't think it's familial at all. Not only do I have zero connection with my family anymore, but, anyone in my life who I consider family is far enough away that it just doesn't make sense for it to work out. It does say the upright Ten of Pentacles shows an inheritance, generosity, and a love relationship that will bring wealth and happiness. So perhaps I end up finding a relationship who brings me joy, but that's not really what I want. Don't get me wrong, I want to expand my social life. I do crave intimacy, but what I want more than anything right now is a stable future. So that's kind of something I'm keeping an eye on for. Perhaps things sort of take a twist. Perhaps I end up finding a potential love interest who ends up taking me in. I'm not counting on it by any means. It's not something I really specifically want, but that is a possibility here. And the final question is, will your new home open a completely new chapter of happiness for you? And this card is the Ace of Wands. Wands generally represent creativity. They can also represent fertility. And of course it's an ace, which is the start of a new suit. It's new beginnings. So this seems like it's answering the question of, will there be new beginnings with, hey, here's a new beginning, creatively. So I feel like this is a resounding yes. This is a new chapter of happiness for me, specifically in regards to my creativity and whatnot. And lastly, here we have the Five of Wands as the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck card being sort of what's on the back burner, what's on the unconscious or subconscious mind, what's kind of like influencing the matter, like underneath it, so to speak. The waves beneath the boat, if you will, I feel like is a good way to think about it. Of course, I could be wrong. I always struggle with the bottom of the deck card, but I understand the general gist of it. The Five of Wands represents conflict, so I think this goes to speak towards the conflicts that have been happening, not just in my like interpersonal life, but in my internal world as well. I've been pretty torn on this, trying to figure out where I'm gonna go, what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna move forward with this. It's been go away. It's been kind of scary for me. Actually really scary. But I have hope for the future for the first time in many years. So I'm really hoping that things go well, and it seems like things overall will. This may just be that I end up in a contract, in a lease, in some sort of legal agreement that's legally binding agreement. You can see these two folks, they're kind of chained up. They can always take these chains off, but they are chained. So, a very hopeful spread here.